Hi everyone, it's that time of month again, Lootaku time. It's basically the best time for any subscriber who's into anime, popular culture. They do all those types of boxes. We've also got the new bigger size box as well, as evidence for last month. So that's to purely house all the bigger figures that they've been putting in these boxes. So this month, December 2017, we've got two choices for the big figure. That was the 9-inch figure, I think, both from One Piece. A third of all subscribers will be getting the Boa Hancock figure. That's like an upgraded, like more premium type of figure, and the rest of the subscribers will be getting the Nico Robin figure. And I think it's Glitter and Glamour or something, the Nico Robin one, and the Boa Hancock figure's like a pirate type figure. She's got a big pirate's hat on, pirate captain's hat. So they both look pretty good. But I think most people would probably want to have the more premium figure, which is the Boa Hancock one. Without further ado, we'll get this open. Usually well packaged, very sturdy box. You don't tend to get any shipping damage with these boxes either. They're always pretty much intact, unless you've got an absolute psycho of a mailman who decides to throw the box everywhere. But you know, it's just like the odd little ding in the corner of the box that tends to happen. But yeah, so here's the inside of this month's box. See that there? Right, and instantly see I haven't got the Boa Hancock figure, I've got the Nico Robin one. So we'll get that one out first. And it's yeah, it's Glitter and Glamour's Nico Robin dress Rosa style. So that's the outside of the box there. She's wearing like a very short blue dress. See if I can get me scissors there. Right. Let's get this undone. And it's a Bam Presto figure, so you know it's quality at an affordable price. Still, you know, it's a lot better quality than a lot of other boxes offer. A lot of other boxes just offer a pop figure and you get a t-shirt and a couple of other items, but Lootaku, you always seem to get premium quality items in there. That's the inside of the box. It's like a strange X shape with the figure packed into one corner of that. Just move the big box out of the way. Right, so there's nothing else in there. Let's just see. We've got a little bit of bubble wrap. Don't know what that's been wrapping, but it's just on its own. And it's a little bit of assembly as well. She's been decapitated, and she's got like a little horseshoe type thing to slot a foot into. So there's the body and there's the head. Pretty gruesome, but as long as it's an anime figure, that's okay. So I'll get the head out first. And the body. Right. And we get the little stand out as well. Usually just slots around the back of the foot. You can see that. I've had a couple of figures that have had these things. It's just purely for extra stability. Sometimes the figures can stand up perfectly well on their own without it. But, so let's get the head on the body. Let's get that slotted on. It's just looking over her shoulder. What looks like it's like a 1920s style hat, isn't it? That she's wearing. So there's the figure there. It's nicely done. Nice sheen to the dress as well. And there's a boot. See those? And yeah, this should just slot onto the heel, and that'll just provide extra stability if she were to, you know, when she's standing up. So that's the Nico Robin figure there. There's the detail on the face. Pretty much in line with a lot of anime figures of that particular type and quality. So yeah, always nice to see more female figures in these boxes, because they tend to get dominated quite a lot by, you know, the male side of the characters from anime. You very rarely in these boxes get female characters, which is a shame really, because I do collect quite a lot of anime female characters. So there you go. The next item we've got, like one of the previous months, the One Piece box from a couple of months ago, they were given the little tiny models of the ships from One Piece. I think it was Go and Merry and Thousand Sunny. And we've got a variant. It's like a Lego copy basically. It's called Mini Blocks Doctor Star Mini Blocks, but it looks like a Lego type logo. You can see on there. And yeah, you just basically build a model of one of the ships from One Piece. Yeah, it just says develop fine motor skills, build this micro blocks with imagination, enjoy the fulfillment of your own masterpiece. Says size 4 by 4 by 5 millimeters, so it is quite small. Also says instructions included obviously on there, but yeah, it's got a lot of pieces. Quite a lot of pieces on there, so I'm not going to construct this now because it'll probably take me about 2 hours or something. There's the bag of pieces there, and another bag of pieces, and they're all very small as well, so I don't know whether I'll have to use tweezers for some of these, but yeah, 2 bags full of about what looks to be hundreds of pieces. Just quickly show you the instruction leaflet, and there's quite a lot of stages to that, so that's like a lot of placing blocks on there. I'll probably do it a bit later on, and you also get a base as well to resemble the sea, which is in the bottom of this box. Just get that out, and also the little stickers as well that you can put on the ship, on the flag, and there's the sea as well. So it is quite a small figure. You get a guesstimate of the size by looking at the base. It is quite small, be on a par with the already pre-assembled models that were given away a couple of months ago. So yeah, that's something to do in my spare time. And that's what it looks like, basically the finished article, so that's what it would look like. But yeah, I just don't have the time, I'm afraid, to assemble that at the moment. The next item as well, it is quite heavy, this. It's one of the snails. I don't know the name of this character because I haven't watched too much One Piece, but it looks like one of the snails from One Piece. It is quite a heavy character. Is that Trafalgar Law's hat? I think it might be, you know. The hat's come off. That was clever. Didn't realise that. Trying to take the protective plastic off. There's the hat. It looks like Trafalgar Law's hat. Let's get that placed on. Smells of plastic. So yeah, there you got the One Piece Pirates. This little symbol there. There we go, on the front as well. There you go. So I don't know what episode this is from, but I'm assuming they get turned into snails, unless it's just some stylised version of the character from a company that likes to do that sort of thing. But yeah, it does look, for all intents and purposes, like Trafalgar Law's hat on a snail, and I'm assuming looks like a little pump thing there, or like a respirator type thing. I'm not too sure on that. That's a nice little fun item to have there, and it is quite weighty as well. It's got a nice weight to that. Right, and we'll get the final item up now. This is quite a big item, and it's of Luffy with his big rubber limb, his rubber hand, or rubber arm I should say, there, punching straight into the ground, what it looks to be like, and there's that other part there is just like a support. It's not actually, it looks, from a distance it looks like his legs also extended, but it's just one of his arms, and that's just like a support to support the figure. And that's another Bam Presto item there. Get this unboxed. Right. And that looks to be the same sort of X-shaped packaging in there, with the figure, part of the figure in one of the corners. That looks like his hand, his arm, and the support on the other side as well. So I'll try and get this assembled as quickly as possible. Right. Oh, quite stiff in the bottom there. box out. There we go. Okay, and we've got the base and the figure in this part of the box. There's Luffy. There's the base. Okay. Right, so let's try and get this done quick. Right, so that's the completed figure. Let's see if I've got it all straight. I hope I have. Seems to be at an angle. There we go. That's the completed figure. It is quite large. You can see there as he's slamming his fist into the ground, making a big, looks like porridge that's just been splattered everywhere. There's obviously a load of dust. There you go, lots of debris getting like compacted by the impact of his fist. There we go. So it is a nice unique figure, that. I mean, I was concerned that it was going to be, you know, yet another Luffy figure, because we've had quite a lot of Luffy figures in the past, when there is, you know, there is a huge supporting cast of, you know, equally good characters in One Piece. Like they did, Lootaku did for the Halloween box. There was a special Brook figure in that, and you know, there is a lot of other decent characters in One Piece, but obviously Luffy is the main character in it, so you can't really argue against that. But saying that, it is a unique figure. It is quite light. The base is quite light there, but then again, the figure is not a big figure, so it's not going to be, you know, top heavy or anything. But it is just a nice unique figure. And it's not just another, you know, basically Luffy standing there or doing an action pose. It is a really unique action pose, the way it's done, and it's in tune with the actual series, with the abilities that he has. So that's a great figure, that, to have. So yeah, another good month for Lootaku. Let's get the card, the inventory off the box. It says, yeah, Bam Presto, One Piece long Zuke figure, Luffy Gum Gum pistol. It says this figure stands at 35 centimeters when fully assembled and showcases Luffy's Gum Gum pistol in excellent detail and colouring. This is definitely one of the craziest figures we've seen and was a must-have for our box. That's that particular item there. Next one is One Piece Den Den Mushi Trafalgar Law. I was correct on that. Or you could get Doflamingo, which is like a red type of snail there. The Den Den Mushi are snails that are used for communication or visual aid. They are usually seen with phones or fax machines attached to their shells. They have the ability to communicate with each other telepathically through radio waves. The people of the One Piece world take advantage of this ability by attaching buttons and receivers to them. Den Den Mushi thus take the place of telephones and other similar machines in the world of One Piece. So, as I said before, I've not seen that episode, so I'll have to check that out. Yeah, receive either Trafalgar Law or Doflamingo's Den Den Mushi. Then we've got the mini blocks One Piece pirate ship. Receive one of 4 ships from the mini blocks One Piece series. Receive either Going Merry, Thousand Sunny, Trafalgar Law submarine, or the Kuja pirate ship. So that's those 4 there. A lot of assembly with those. And then the final item, the biggest figure as well, not including the Luffy figure, is the Bam Presto Glitter and Glamour's Dressrosa style Nico Robin. That's the one I received. That's a 9-inch figure. Or you could have received a third of all subscribers get the One Piece Flag Diamond Ship Boa Hancock figure, which is also 9 inches. It says, yeah, introducing a new line of figures from Bam Presto Glitter and Glamour's is a fashion figure line showcasing the One Piece heroines in their battle clothing. Receive one of 2 variants of Nico Robin's attire during the Dressrosa arc. So that's the blue version that I received. I've seen it in like a silvery colour or like a gold and I think a white as well. So I've seen like a few different varying colours of the dress. And it says, yeah, special upgrade. Lucky subscribers will be chosen at random to receive the following figure instead. And that's the Boa Hancock one as well. So that's the one I unfortunately didn't receive there, with the pirate's hat on, the captain's hat. And yeah, there's the one that I received, the Nico Robin one there. So yeah, that's it for Lootaku this month, and it's got the value of items as usual. The Luffy Gum Gum pistol's worth $26. Den Den Mushi's worth $20. Nico or Boa, they're both worth $40 each, and the mini block ship is worth $10. And it says total estimated value of box $96 US dollars there, based on Amazon.com prices at the time of writing. So yeah, you get more than what you pay for the box. Basically, it's usually double what you pay, the value. Always the case with Lootaku, always good value for money. And that is One Piece Part 2. So that's for the December box. And next month, January's box will be the waifu box, which is entirely female figures. I think it's was it Akame ga Kill? I think it was that one. I think that was one of the anime, and then I think there's another one. But yeah, if you go onto Lootaku's website, you will see, you know, the 3 anime that the figures are going to be from for January's box. And yeah, I think it's 2 large figures as well in next month's box as well, which is great. So yeah, that's Lootaku. 5 out of 5 again. I don't think it's ever going to deviate from that score, but yeah, 5 out of 5 for that. And yeah, another great month. I'm pretty happy with what I've received, and I think in future it's going to be consistently good as well, as is always the case with Lootaku. I mean, I have cancelled now pretty much all of my subscription boxes just to solely get Lootaku, because I can rely on them basically, and I know they are going to go from strength to strength next year. I think on one of the videos that the managing director of the company, Alvin Wong, he said about there's going to be a lottery starting in June or July next year, and it's not a lottery, like a treasure hunt. So he said basically keep hold of your package and your boxes. I think they're going to announce when to do that. Otherwise you'd end up with a big surplus of boxes everywhere around the house. But yeah, just to keep hold of the boxes when they announce it. And there'll be clues on the boxes. I think it's going to be 10 riddles. And once you've solved all 10 riddles, you give the answer, send an email to Lootaku. And the first one to send that email will win a premium box. I think it's valued at about 300 US dollars, something like that, so you could expect some really nice items in that box. But yeah, that's around summer next year. I think they'll announce it on the website or on the Facebook page. If you follow the Facebook page for Lootaku, you tend to get a lot of information pretty early before even the website's updated. So yeah, I'll stop waffling now. That was my unboxing for Lootaku One Piece Part 2, December 2017. And yeah, please, if you wish to comment, like or subscribe, that would be great, and I will see you next time on the next unboxing. Thanks a lot for watching. Goodbye.